Breathe and let your rhythm sync with the waves.
Nangong, what brings you to the beach this late?
Manager, don't go sneaking onto someone else's stage like that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Do proxy commissions include patrolling beaches now? Or did you come all this way just to catch my private performance?
Why are you practicing here? It's quite an unusual place for dance practice. You seem kind of different when you're practicing compared to how you are on stage.
'Cause there's no cameras here. No audience, not even mirrors like in the practice room. The waves won't grade my performance, and the sea breeze won't boo me off the stage.
So even you feel pressure from the stage and the audience?
Duh! Pulling off a performance with confidence is one thing, but the fear of letting everyone down is another. The seaside air helps clear my head and really focus on my moves. Some moves always feel a bit awkward in the practice room, but out here, it feels as free as dancing with the wind.
How come you didn't bring Zuna and Arya along? Practicing solo in secret doesn't sound like your style.
Shh! This is the captain's secret training! Thanks to the Gilded Karate performance, Angels of Delusion have started to make a name for ourselves. We're even being invited to perform at events like the music shows at the Fantasy Resort. To live up to everyone's expectations, Suna and Arya are training even harder than before. If they found out I was practicing at the beach, they'd definitely follow me here. Then Suna might catch a cold from the wind, and Arya's parts could get damaged by the seawater. That'd be a total disaster. And of course, the most important thing is, if the Delulus found out that Nangong secretly trains extra during her free time, my whole genius captain persona would be ruined.
But does that kind of genius really exist? They say you have to work 10 times harder to make it look easy. You just don't want everyone to worry about you, right, Nangong?
If you say things like that, you'll blow my cover. I won't be grateful at all. But you're right, manager. My secret recipe for Nangong Yu's delusions is turning giving it my all into the magic of looking effortless. The audience expects to see flashes of genius from Nangong Yu, not me sweating like an idiot. I do have at least that much professionalism, you know. And of course, as the captain, I have a responsibility to have my own choreography down to a T before rehearsals. If I don't know my stuff inside and out, how can I expect those two to take any of my coaching seriously? Especially Suna. If she found out her badass genius captain was secretly practicing solo, she'd give me those big teary puppy eyes and be like, "That's not fair, Nangong. This is cheating." Then she'd push herself until she literally collapsed just to catch up. Just imagining that gives me a migraine. Anyway, all things considered, this is Angels of Delusion's top secret. You have the responsibility of keeping it secret for me, manager.
I'd be more than happy to keep your secret, Nangong. That is, if you're offering hush money.
You're the worst. Name your price.
How about saving me a good front row seat at the Fantasy Resort show? Sounds like a good deal, right, Captain Nangong?
You really don't know how to extort people, do you, manager? Deal. I'll make sure to grab sunscreen for you at the beach. If we end up in the tabloids, I can't let my dear partner in crime have a sunburnt face in the pictures. on tight, manager. Brace yourself for an exhilarating cowboy adventure.
I didn't expect you to be into goofy action comedies like this, Nangong. I never really get the chance to watch stuff like this with Wise.
What's wrong? Never seen a cowboy with wings before? Just because I'm in an idol group doesn't mean I can't appreciate cowboys with revolvers, right? Bill and Yuko's motorcycle vanishes into a cloud of dust, and off they go, their legendary adventure rolling on. It doesn't feel right to end things here. Like, all that buildup was for nothing.
Good times fly by, don't they? After all, it's just a lighthearted popcorn movie. Guess you can't really expect any major plot twists or a thought-provoking ending. Are you a bit let down? We can pick something different next time.
Nah, I just wasn't expecting it to end like that. I wish their adventure had kept going a bit longer. Haven't you ever dreamed about a life like that, manager? Living like a cowboy, wandering the roads on a motorcycle?
Compared to the wandering life of a cowboy, I guess I prefer the rare, peaceful moments we're having here on 6th Street. Plus, well, although I never became some gun-wielding outer ring cowboy, the adventures and close calls I've dealt with so far are just as intense.
Whether or not you admit it, manager, that adventurous side of yours is one of your most charming qualities. Suna and Arya are both pretty brave, but I always feel like they're missing that reckless, fearless spirit cowboys have. But you need that reckless curiosity to become a great artist, you know? Honestly, looking back on it now, I might have actually preferred being a cowboy angel rather than an idol angel. But then Suna came along going on and on about her dream of becoming a composer. I knew there was no way that silly goose could make it in the dazzling world of New Eridu on her own. So, I basically had no choice but to fast forward my own story straight to the settling down for idol life episode.
But something tells me joining Angels of Delusion.
Of course not. If I said I regretted it, those two dummies would bawl their eyes out, then corner me at practice and be like, "What is your dream, Nanggung?" I was supposed to be happy and content with my life being part of an idol group. But lately, all those adventures with you seem to have woken up my inner cowboy again. Do you remember that motorcycle we didn't get to ride in the outer ring? You really won't let me buy one? If I had it, you could ride with me next time we go into the hollow. I'll be wielding a revolver and a hammer, and you can be my gentle yet brave navigator, just like Mill and Yuko. Nanggung and Belle, the Angel Cowboy. How's that sound as the title for our blockbuster action movie?
Sounds like it would be quite the blockbuster, Miss Cowboy.
Won't people start gossiping, though? Saying things like, Angels of Delusion is falling apart. The members are going solo. But if it's teaming up with you, Proxy, I'm sure Suna and Arya would understand. So, to keep Suna and Arya from getting jealous, I've just decided I'll only work with you in my capacity as Captain of Angels of Delusion. For now. Looking forward to our adventures ahead, Miss Protagonist. got the perfect soundtrack ready for today. Ooh, herbal tea! You'd never see this in Janice Quarter. But this smell. But I've heard herbal tea is great for your throat. Ooh, but honestly, the smell's really strong. Surely if I brought some back for Suna and Arya, they'd thank their beloved captain. As for me, I think I'll pass. Wait, Arya can't drink it either, so I guess that means... Suna gets it all to herself. Yeah, she'll like it. You're not trying to ditch me, are you? Careful! Don't bump into people. Huh? This angel's now off the clock.